G'day punters, and as we enter Saturday's grand final, one man has been pretty keen on the boys in yellow and black all season.
And I think it's time not only to back the Tigers this week to have a win, although I think it'll be close, is to back them for the premiership. $6.50 on the tab odds, great value. So I think they not only can win the flag, they're not even in the top four yet. So back them to get into the top four, back them to win the flag. And September time for the Tigers is going to be a lot of fun. My best bet, okay, this is the bet that I really believe in, is just back the Tigers. Back the Tigers to win the premiership. That's right. They are just... I was really worried about them going up to Brisbane. I thought, what have they got to show us? Well, they just showed us they're much better than everyone else. So as long as Dusty plays, Trent Cotchin and Jack Riewoldt, they will win the premiership for 2019. So put them all into your little multis and just sit back and enjoy it.
Well, I'm guessing there's no prizes for guessing who Crawford is tipping in the grand final, but join us as we go inside 50. G'day footy fans. Well, it's been an amazing 2019 AFL season, and the big one on Saturday, Richmond up against GWS, who will be premiers in 2019, Crawford.
AFL Grand Final, this is what it's all about. Well done to the Giants, well done to the Tigers, but I know your mob, being the Tigers, I know you'll be very happy Saturday afternoon because the Tigers will win the premiership for 2019.
They're currently $1.38 in head-to-head markets. The line at 18.5. Do you see Richmond winning by more than 3 goals?
No, I'd be holding my breath there. I think the Giants are definitely going to be in the game. They've got high-end talent and they're playing a very spirited game of football at the moment. So that, for me, is a real sort of watch this space.
Well, if I was playing poker against you, I might entertain the Richmond 1-39 option in the margin betting. That is the favoured way, and we will look at some of your selections later on. Now, we're going to move on to one of my favourite segments, the bin or win. I throw the topics at you, you like it, it's a win, you don't, get in the bin. We'll kick off with Tom Lynch. He kicked 5 goals against Geelong. Will he kick 4 or more in the grand final?
Bin, for me, I think they'll put a bit of focus into him. So Jack Riewoldt might get off the leash a little bit. So bin for me with Tommy Boy.
There's been lots of low-scoring finals. The total game score 152.5 here. Can this one go over?
Of course it can. It's a game of football, but it won't. So that is a bin for me. I just think both sides want to create a bit of space and they won't be allowed. So it'll be a nice, tight match, which is what we want in a grand final.
Josh Kelly had 27 touches against Collingwood. Will he have 30 or more here?
No, that is a bin for me as well. That is 3 bins. That's a trifecta. So, no, he won't. He's a very good player, but Richmond won't allow him to have too much of the footy.
Now, punters love having a little nibble on the Norm Smith medal. It's always good fun. There's always plenty of value. Dustin Martin won it 2 years ago in 2017. He is the favourite. How do you see this one played out?
Well, you got Dusty, but he's going to probably get De Boer, so he probably won't be your Norm Smith medalist this year. So he's going to have to do a lot of team things. Create the 2-on-1s. Basher Hooley, great value. They'll put a bit of time into him. So I'm happy to go with Dion Prestia. I think he's great value. He's been winning plenty of the footy. And if Giants are to win, Toby Green's got to be there. Zach Williams was very good last week. But keep an eye on De Boer at $50. If the Giants happen to win, he's going to do a job on Dusty Martin, so he might get some votes. And Josh Caddy at massive odds. I'd have a little something on him because he can kick some goals and he can get a bit of the ball and he won't be the one being tagged.
I'll throw another roughie in. Trent Cotchin at $26. Great hair, great captain. Speaking of great captains, you've been the captain of the first goal kicker club this season. Who can we go with in the grand final?
We're going to go with Jack Riewoldt. Didn't kick a lot last week. It was all about Tom Lynch, but this week it might be all about Jackie Boy up and about early. Mate, take a hanger, mark of the year, go back, slot it through. It's Tiger time. So Riewoldt for me, first goal kicker.
I love having a crack on the first goal kicker. I'm going to go with Tom Lynch and I'm going to throw in a roughie as well in Josh Caddy, the man that you mentioned as a smoky for the Norm Smith as well. I think
we're mentioning a lot of Caddy at the moment, yes.
Yeah, it could be. Good little one to keep up your sleeve and have a couple of coins on Saturday. But the first goal scorer, always good fun and can get the adrenaline pumping as well. Now, the same game multi, 1 game, 1 bet type. What have you got for us here?
Well, I'm going to go Tigers 1-39, OK, and we're going to multi that into Josh Caddy to kick a goal. I think he can kick a goal. It's great value there, and I reckon... just have a little play that way and enjoy the match.
$3, a good way to turn a $10 note into 30. I'm going to do something similar. I'm taking Richmond just head-to-head. I'm going to be a bit more conservative. I don't love the 1-39 bracket in grand finals in case they run away with it. I'm going to throw in Jason Castagna to kick a goal at any stage. And Trent Cotchin is $1.60 to get 20 or more disposals. I think that's a terrific bet. I think the Koch will be up and about. Now, we've been up and about all season. You have tipped absolutely brilliantly in 2019. I tip my Buffon to you. How do we end the season with a bang?
Well, it's all about the Tigers. Tigers to win the AFL Grand Final for 2019, 1-39. It won't be a blowout. It's going to be a great victory, a famous victory, and you're going to be a very happy man.
And you did call them at $17. So if the Tigers do win on Saturday, you're an absolute genius. And as they say, the rich get richer. Now, Richmond has started very slowly in both finals this time. They were down at quarter time against Brisbane. They were down at half time against Geelong. I think they'll come out and hit the road running, and you can back them at $1.80 to lead at the end of any quarter. That will be my final winning bet on the footy for 2019. Crawford, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Good work, Nick Quinn.
Get tapping footy players out there, and remember to gamble responsibly.